Whoa. Whoa. Oh, there we go. We open up the manager. Dope, dope. Okay. Start one. And then go back to welcome. Miles. You used to call me on my cell phone in the late night when you need my love. Used to call me on my cell phone. Okay. Let us turn this game up. So this is Cruelty Squad, and the challenge I'm going to be doing is there's a ton of weapons, a ton of equipment and implants, but I'm going to be using none of it. I'm going to be beholden to the to the items you can only have, the only items you can have at the beginning. So, in terms of equipment and implants, you get none. You can't not use any of them, except in one level I will allow myself to use one implant because it's necessary. Aside from that, it is just no equipment and implants. Now, as for weapons, I'm allowed these four weapons. These two are already selected, hence why they're blocked out. But these two guns and these two weapons. So first are the weapons I'm not going to be using. The expandable baton, because non-lethal does not work in this game that well. It knocks people out for a short amount of time. It's fine. It's not, like, good in any sense of the word. It's pretty bad, actually. It's genuinely probably the worst gun in the game. Aside from, like, the flashlight and fishing rod, which are not guns. And then there's a Snooze Fest animal control pistol, which is a tranquilizer gun. Similar. But yeah, it's basically the baton, but long range. Not gonna use either of them. They're both pretty not great. Instead, I'm gonna be using let me unequip them so you can look at the descriptions. The Parasonic D2 silenced pistol, which is like one shot for most enemies in the game, so long as they have like a headshot point. It's very good. Probably one of the best weapons in the game, excluding the ZKZ transactional rifle, which I will get to when I do the second ending with the map that I need the double jump for. It is the best weapon for unarmored enemies and for unarmored enemies, and yeah, it's the best weapon for unarmored enemies, because bosses, you're better off with something like the anti-armor device, the ZKZ, or the AMG4. If you are going against armored enemies, the AMG4, AWS 3000, or anti-armor device are the best options. Otherwise, yeah, you use the D2. But I won't get to choose any of those by default, like starting a level with them, because I have to pick them up in the game. Because that's the challenge. The other weapon I can use is the K&H, the Keckler and Hawk, R5. It's an MP5 basically, but like based on like really early drawings and prototypes of it. This is an SMG. It's a really good weapon. It pales in comparison to something like the BN99 or the AS15 or again the ZKZ transactional, but for a starter weapon, it's absolutely fantastic. But this is not the first level. This is the tutorial / second ending of the game. I'm going to be starting with the first level. Pharmacokinetics. The order it goes in is pharmacokinetics all the way through. I'm going to go to Office, and then I'm going to start doing the side levels. Dark World, Alpine Hospitality, Neuron Activator, House, then Miner's Miracle, Archon Grid, Archon Grid, the Cruelty Squad Headquarters, and Trauma Loop, because Archon Grid is the first ending, Cruelty Squad Headquarters is the second ending, and Trauma Loop is the third ending. As for the difficulty, I'm going to be doing it on Death difficulty, where it has extra enemies, extra targets you need to kill, and etc. Also, Cruelty Squad is a tactical hitman game. You are a hitman. That is what you are. it is a highly tactical game. Enemies die fast, you die faster, type of shit. And you have to find alternate path. This is the first level, just the easiest path you can take. Go this way. I picked up an AN-94, or in this game the BN-99. One of the better weapons in the game. Wastes very little ammo for very, very, very high amounts of profit, you could say. The dogs run at you fast, but they die quickly. The enemies with the big fat heads are bad because of that. When you kill them, they can drop poison worms, which, if they hit you, will poison you, which leaves your aim all wonky, and you take damage over time. Not great. Not great indeed. AN-94 is better than the SMG because against enemies where you need to, like this, without, like, the dog doesn't have a weak spot. Its head's already been exploded, so you have to shoot it at on its body. And the SMG has less accuracy and less damage than your other option, the AN-94. At least normally the AN-94 enemies don't spawn in the normal version of this map. It's just this version because, yeah, this version's... I'm playing on death mode. As you can see, my life bar at the top left is the death bar. Because I am dead. I'm in a perpetual state of death, not death. That was really loud. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oops. Okay. Alternatively, if I remember right, I can snipe the guy from outside. If I get the right angle. It's just a kind of a waiting game, and that's a little boring. There we go. Which leaves me able to go down this path instead. Oh, I can't because there's a golem there. My bad. Oops. Golems are enemies that can only be defeated by armor who have really, really dense armor. Meaning I can only defeat them if I use armor piercing or explosives, which I do not have either by default. So, little tough there, you know? Another issue with using... one of the reasons why the Science Pistol is so powerful is its accuracy, its ability... Well, every gun in this game can pretty much one-shot. Steams, yes! Indubitably. I'm playing Cruelty Squad, one of my favorites. I am 100%ing... Well, not 100%ing the game. I'm doing all of the levels on a very hard... doing a very hard challenge. I don't know what to call the challenge. Basically, I can only use the Steam Clancy. Yeah, exactly. I'm an assassin. How has everything been since I've been kidnapped by my school? It's been alright. Mixed bag. Let me say for a minute. Understood. It's been alright. I haven't been doing much because my sleep schedule's been off, but it's back to normal-ish, so I'll be able to stuff. And yeah, I won't be so sleepy. So sleepy, in fact, that I won't want to do it. Yeah, I'm doing Cruelty Squad right now. Also, hello, Fib and Mina. Yay! Hey, at least you were here to watch me completely demolish the first level in the game. And by completely demolish, I mean I got a B instead of an S. I get my first modeling gig? You got a gig? Nice. Where'd you get a gig at? No, you didn't tell me. Oh wait, are you talking about the like modeling for painting, right? For people to paint you unclothed? Ah, yes. Ooh, I'm glad hell yeah. It was emailed me the very day I was put in the system. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I imagine there's not a lot of people who want to. So this is Paradise. This is the second level in the game. Paradise City. To assassinate normally three guys, but I'm assassinating 4 because I'm in again death mode. That's first target right there. I've done this level so many times. Fun fact, I've beaten this game 9 times. I will just like randomly be like, I'm in the mood to play through Cruelty Squad again, and I will completely 100% wipe my save. First gig, and my friend who told me about the job just so happens to be in that class. So that friend's gonna be like, oh yeah, you should do this like naked modeling thing. Like it'll pay well. Oh cool, awesome. I get my first gig. And then they just like, oh, I guess I'm seeing you naked immediately. Thanks to this gig. Cool. Happy for ya. I would be so awkward. I'd be like, well, I mean, I got you the job, and I guess now I get to see my good friend. Now I've got to see my good friend Baron Clothed. My modeling is like, oh, I'm there. Fuck, that's a necromech. I forgot that one spawned there on death. That's fucked up. You see, those guys have full armor. They can only pretty much be... Where am I getting shot from? The sniper. I forgot about him. Yeah, exactly, see? And I don't. What a shame. It's like, yeah, that is good luck. I'm glad. But even if he wasn't, I'm the kind of person who's cool with that. Well, yes, of course I am. Are you kidding me? Look at me. If you know anything about me, it's got to be that. Smiles. Smiles big and wide. Okay. That was weapon silence, which means that enemies will hardly notice that I'm shooting. They won't come running through the walls to kill me. It's if I use loud weapons that they will do so. Okay. Good shot. The last section of this level is hard. I might need to get the car. I wonder what exactly was going through the dev's mind making this game. He's like Norwegian. That answered your question, I'm sure. Basically, this is a capitalist hell if capitalism went absolutely unchecked. This is like the far future of how that would go. The kind of like just desolate world that would be left in that state. How do I get out of this? R. Okay. You should see the controls. Like, you might think, oh, left click shoot, right click aim, etc., etc. No. W, A, S, and D move. Left click shoots. But you want to know how you reload? You might think, oh, you press R. No. I'm just going to demonstrate for you. Right? I've used up ammo. I press R, nothing. The way you reload is you hold right click, and it brings up the reload menu. And when I move my mouse down, that top bar at the top of the screen moves. So I can do it this way. No. It's actually better up there. So I have to move it all. If I keep moving at a steady pace, it gets stuck. So I have to move really fast down past that bottom bar where it says reload. And that drops the mag and reloads my gun. You have to reload by just slamming your mouse downward and holding right click. That's why you'll see me do like this. Because that's me reloading. F is to kick. Wanna know what aiming is? Left shift. It is a toggle on left shift. And I just want to say, I've not changed any of these controls, except I think one of them. Switching weapons. I can use 1 to go to slot 1, 2 to slot 2. Or alternatively, I can do what I normally do and press C. Switch weapons. Crouching is X. Dropping weapons is G, which is actually a pretty normal button for that. There is Q and E leaning, but as you notice, it makes your bloom insane. It is practically useless unless you're using a weapon with the laser, so you can see where you're shooting, or alternatively, you just use it to peek around corners. All malice and hatred during this game. This game is very difficult to get the hang of, but when you do, it's so intuitive. I'm gonna be so honest. It is very difficult, even as somebody who knows the most of the map layouts pretty well, and knows like how to play the game. It is still a rough experience because it is, again, a hardcore, very difficult tactical shooter. I'm in the compound. I avoided the necromech, thankfully. I forgot to get that guy. Fuck. Okay, whatever. I'll be fine. Because this section isn't too hard. I should not have done that. The thing is, you can funnel enemies pretty easily. You make noise. Yeah, see, that's the use of lean, is to really quickly just... Because realistically, if you're peeking around a corner, you won't be able to get as good of a shot. Also, you might notice, what the fuck is these balls guys? Those guys are shock troopers. They are invincible, except for explosive ammo and very specific spots on their armor around their head. So I actually made a mistake. I may have fucked up. There we go. It's in the very middle of the head, no matter what angle you're shooting at. Fuck. That was a very risky... That was some risky business, I'm gonna be honest. There was a high likelihood that I flubbed that entirely, and I didn't, so I'm pretty happy with that. Up here is an AM sniper rifle. I'm going to use that. That's a necromech. They're armed with 2 gigantic LMGs. And will kill me pretty much instantly, so... rather not have to deal with that. There we go. That's all the targets. Okay. Oh, so the hyper armor ones are similar to the Sontarans. I don't know what that is, I'm gonna be honest. Oh fuck. Now is when it gets nerve-wracking. Because I don't have any silenced weapons, which means that I'm going to be heard from any enemies I have to kill. From Doctor Who, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't. Unfortunately, I want to get into Doctor Who. That is something I do want to get into, but I'm not into it yet. And you're good. No need to apologize. If you want to explain what you mean, like the connection, we're 100% free to do so. Also, this is just one ending of this level. There's actually a second secret in this level. If I stop here, press R, and I go down to the sewer grate, you can see that there's something under there, and you could hear like weird gross sounds. That's the zombie noise. That's the idle zombie noise. There's an entire underground section with dark troopers and zombies that is where you find the secret painting. It's like little Mario 64 paintings that take you to the secret levels: Dark World, Alpine Hospitality, Miner's Miracle, Neuron Activator, and House. Yeah. Next up is Sin Space Engineering. I have to kill the CEO of Advanced Orbital Instruments. Samatarans are a warrior species with invulnerability other than the specific weak spot in the back of the neck. Yeah, basically, it's pretty similar actually. Instead of it being the back of the neck, it is anywhere right in the middle of the head, where the vulnerable. So typically, it's just supposed to be the port on the front, but it's kind of bugged, and so it's all around the middle. But yeah. A lot faster than I'm getting through it a lot faster than I thought I would, but it is 30 minutes in. Oops. Kind of a major flub there. I like to kill this guy because he has ammo and I'm about to have to do something. What I like to do is break that. What I end up having to do is there's a dog there. Rather than waste my precious ammunition, I can just shoot my shoot that guy so that he doesn't flank me from hearing my gunshots. Also, fun fact: you can kick, explode, whatever, dead bodies, and they will explode into giblets. Another fun fact is those giblets can be worth money. So you might see this, for example. That's the brain, and if I go and I press tab, that takes me to the stock market. So there are stocks you can invest in. There's body parts you can invest in, and fish you can invest in. I have $1 million into the Wheel of Fortune, and I'll explain why later. But you can fish in this game. You actually get the fishing rod on this level. Body parts have varying stock market worths. It's not worth it. I have, again, $1 million in the stock market and more than like 2 million in just raw cash. But that's where you get the fishing. No idea there was a stock market. Yeah, it is. This game is capitalism, but hell in the future. It is a very good game, and it does not take itself seriously at all, as it shouldn't. Don't you also like essentially play as a mostly dead person, like RoboCop? Essentially, yeah. You're. So the game starts with a cutscene of your main character in the shower, after having just been laid off from his job as a member of a corporate death squad. And this pig guy, when you see on the level select screen, is like, hey man, I know you wanted to kill yourself or something, but we have a job for you. What if you started working for the Cruelty Squad? A group of basically hired contract killers and and you take the job because of course you do. That shower scene is literally my wallpaper, I swear. You're joking. That's your wallpaper, and you you forgot there's a stock market in the game. I believe you. I'm just surprised you have it as your wallpaper. You don't. You were surprised by the control. Is it just like the vibes of the game or something you're into? I would have thought you knew more about it if it's your wallpaper. That eye that occasionally appears on the left side of my screen is also a detection meter, or a detection thing. It lets me know when I've been detected. No. I remember watching a review when it first came out. It's been forever since I've seen this game, though. Yeah, it's fantastic. I suggest this game to anyone who can handle the graphics and, like, controls. Oh, the movement tech that I'm doing, by the way, is moving left and right, holding forward, jumping, and moving left and right. It, like, phobie hops. There's also, kicking the ground pushes you back a little bit. You can get a little extra height by kick jumping. There's a lot of tech in this game. I mean, like, the speedrun community is insane. Yeah. I did not want to take damage. Those ladies spawn gas clouds when they die. Take a look at the media chat. That's awesome. I love that, actually. That's another complication of this level. That fucking golem that I hate. But as you can see, I finessed they ass. And so therefore, I can do this. Oh, wrong way. I'm going to basically go the same way out. If I remember right. Can't I exit through the boat? Yes, okay. Then I will skip. There we go. You have this game down, don't you? I'm telling you, I have 77 hours in this game. And I have played it 9 times. This is going to be my 10th playthrough of the game, and this is a challenge playthrough. I was going to reset my save for the 10th playthrough on here and just do a normal playthrough, but I decided to do the challenge because I thought that would be fun to watch. This level, it's actually worth it to take the shotgun for later things. It's a very unnecessary thing that I like to do, but I like to do it because it's fun. And it kind of helps. Basically, there's the barracks right here. This is a police station. This is called Androgen Assault. There's a police station. I shoot 1 bullet. Reload. As you can see, I just cleared out so many enemies, and then it's fun to just pick their bodies. Get like a ton of gore around, and then just an obscene amount of shotgun and revolver ammo. This shotgun, by the way, I don't know what it is, but this pistol is a, I believe, Japanese pistol. Japanese police pistol. This pistol, I should say what the weapons are based off. This pistol is a chopped up, like, I think MP5? Literal bloodbath, holy, yeah. And then I can steal all their blood and organs. Not their blood, but I can steal all their organs. And then take all their ammo. This game is a lot of fun. I adore Cruelty. Wait. I remember a pizza parlor type of level. There is not a pizza parlor type of level. That is actually just a section in Paradise that I didn't go to because I'm not exploring, I'm just defeating bosses. There is a pizza parlor that you can go to. There's also a pizza parlor in, there it is. Secret entrance to the two other targets. There's also a pizza parlor in Mall Madness, which is, I believe, the next level after this. Yes. It's the next level after this, Mall Madness, and then we'll see. I'm not gonna jinx it, but I genuinely oftentimes do this level without taking any damage. That's one target. I appreciate you having so much knowledge of this game, to be honest. Look, I would be remiss to not know fucking everything at this point. I've played so much of this game. This is a game that like so many people refuse to play. That is just very difficult. It's just an insane game. It's confusing. It plays like trash, unless you know, like, unless you've played it a ton, and it looks like trash, and it sounds like trash. Where's the music? This level just doesn't have music. I forgot. I can remember. Surreal types are my bread and butter. Exactly. See, somebody gets it. I love surrealist games. This, Jazz Punk, Psychopomp. Psychopomp is a very personal game to me. I have a very personal relationship with this game, with that game. Bad news. Somebody definitely heard all that. Super Hot. I love Super Hot. You don't understand. Super Hot was my introduction to very surreal games. I used to sit there. I 100% of the game as a like 10-year-old. As like a 13-year-old, I 100% of that game. It is not an easy game, but I just loved it so much that I learned it. Okay, that's all targets done. Up there is a weird light. You might notice. Hold on. Whatever. That's where you get the flashlight. Fuck. Okay, well, pretend I didn't do this and I got 100%. I finished up with that taking damage. This is this is a not pizza parlor, but it's a food place. I don't know. You mentioned pizza parlor, and I wanted to show that section. We'll just pretend I didn't take damage there. Yeah, it's Mob Madness, then Apartment Atrocity, Seaside Shock, August, blah blah blah. My favorite level is Casino Catastrophe, which is gonna be one of the hardest ones on this. But I can do it. It's just gonna take a few more tries than some of the others, along with Bog. The damage, I didn't see any damage. See, somebody gets it. Someone gets it. There's also, since you don't seem to remember, shut up. Since you don't seem to remember a lot, there's also all the implants. The armor system used to not work, so what it's meant to be is like you take percentage less armor, but it didn't work. So, unfortunate. Stealth suit. The only like really useful ones are the stealth suit, which gives you which makes enemies can't see you unless they're in pretty close range. The bio thruster, which instead of kicking, you can do a boost that slides you across the ground like ice. You can also use it in midair. The biojet, which does the same thing but into the air. It's okay. I don't use it because there's another item that I like. There's the grenade, which is okay but not like super important. The Grapendix, which what it does is it's instead of being able to throw a grenade, it's a grappling hook. Your appendix turns into a grappling hook. And then the ammunition gland, which you can't reload, but weapons regenerate ammo. This is most effective if you are doing Archon Grid, and then you go to Archon Grid, equip the rocket launcher, and the rocket launcher will just regenerate ammo. I wonder what it's like when a psycho just demolishes the entire police force and dips. Well, I'm not a psycho. I'm a trained assassin. What does the sniper say? What'll be the difference? One's a trained gunman, or what's the line? What'll be the difference? One's a professional, the other's a crazed gunman, something like that. From the Meet the Sniper intro. Technically, I'm a professional, and you can tell by my gameplay. Gunk boosters are a double jump. Funk grunters are a triple jump. Composite helmet has a chance to... the ranged assassin dead. Assassin. One's a job and the other's mental sickness. There you go. Thank you. I could not remember. Thank you so much. I'm glad you know. Composite helmet has a chance to make you not take a headshot, which is very... It's good if you have nothing else you want to put in that slot. Zoom and go increases the zoom distance when you zoom in. That was a focus for years, so I'd better know it. Well, you did get one part missing, actually. I'm not a deranged gunman, Dad. I'm an assassin. And then he goes, what'll be the difference? One's a job and the other's mental sickness. So you did get one little section wrong, technically. But also, I don't care. I'm still impressed. Life sensor, you can see a little thing that shows people through walls, like a little like dot walls, like where their heart is or whatever. I love the description. It's my favorite description. Often said to be able to sense the life energy of any living being. The mechanism is actually the opposite. Allows you to sense holes in the background death matrix. Yeah, it's you see a hole in the death matrix where there is life. And so technically you can see. Skull gun is funny. You can shoot you can shoot out of your face. What will the difference be? It was just me desperately trying to fight. I see. No, that's real. I understand. Shakes your hand. Shattered rain hat is only useful if you're gonna go fishing. Eyes of corporate insight is not that useful. Nightmare vision goggles, night vision goggles are good for the dark world level. You can shoot out of your the skull gun. You equip it and then it counts as its own weapon slot. If you have no weapons in your hands, you will shoot a 3-round burst of, it says here, microcaliber HE rounds. They're okay, but it deals damage whenever you shoot it because the recoil is in your fucking skull. Holy scope changes your difficulty to a specific setting. And then the house is not an equipment or augment. That's just a thing you can buy that gives you the house level. That's a secret level. And then the weapons. This one is, I forget. Oh, this is the Zip 22. Wait. There's a Zip 22, 2 different modified MP5s. Hypernova. Is that not the name? I always forget. I forget the name of this. This is the British, I think it's HK-33. This is the Tokyo Police. I don't remember the designation of it, but it's Tokyo Police. This is... I don't remember the names of a lot of these. Basically, the gun designs for this game were chosen as, like, weapons that never made it, really. Like, weapons that did not... that were financial failures or just did not get picked up by anyone. So this is like the G11, which was notably denied by the US military. This, if I remember right, was also a failure. It was a anti-material rifle. I think this is just a fictional design. I always forget. MG4, this is not a failure of a design. This is a very popular design, which to this day is still being copied for, like, M249s, the Mini-Me's, the MLEs, a lot of light machine guns, USAS. This is a real rifle. I don't remember much about it. I always forget a lot about these guns because I just don't interact with these kinds of stuff a lot. The Bolt ACR is also a real gun. It was in the same program that the G11, or wrong one, that the G11, the Colt ACR, the Steyr ACR were all in. They all failed because the program itself was a failure. They decided to go with none of the weapons that were given to them and just decided to make an upgrade to the M16. They were like, oh, our guys are missing so often. Like, we need something new so that they won't miss. What can you make that'll make them miss less? Some people were like, what if, like, Heckler and Koch were like, what if we made it so that you shot two bullets, was it 2 or 3? I always forget. What if you shot a burst of bullets so fast that they can't miss because they would both go down the same place before the recoil could even hit you? And then I just remembered how difficult this level is without the appendix or other worded items. Son of a gun. On this level, there's a huge dude somewhere. There's a huge dude in a lot of places on this level. Ooh. Oh my god, I can't believe I made that. Goodness gracious. That was okay. That was style points right there. That was like, I just got the Tony Hawk bam style points right with that one. Goodness gracious. Yeah, the necromechs are everywhere in this level. Oh fuck, oh wow. Okay. There's the big fucker. Oh shit. Okay. You deserve the S for that. Thank you. I won't get it because I'm not doing this fast enough, but like, I deserve it. I'm glad you agree. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to a pizza parlor. Oh, I don't have enough health for that. Shit. Okay. I've changed my mind. There's too many necromechs. Fuck. So, in case you can't tell, this is suboptimal. Oh god, I got hit by a poison worm. Oh, that was very unfortunate. This level might be harder than I remembered, unless... Oh no, I take the alternate path. That's how I do it. Okay. What I'm gonna do is, instead of going that direction, I'm gonna go... I'm gonna take the elevator. I'm gonna go to the surface. I'm gonna go up here. So this is how you get to the extra target. Well, this is one way to get to the extra target. In reality, like, the main way is to go through that, like, clothing store. But I can't do that because I don't have any way of dealing with that explosive door. Or that breakable wall. Fuck, I didn't know that I would take damage. Is there a way to get back up from here? Okay, it's okay. I want the rocket launcher that was here. Well, okay. That's fine. That's okay. I'm figuring out the path. I didn't realize Mall Madness would be this difficult. It's usually one of the easiest levels in the game, but I realized that part of the reason why it's so easy is because it is open for movement tech, and unfortunately I can't do much movement tech right now because of the nature of, you know, the challenge. So instead, I'm gonna take the alternate path. Well, anyways, how are you doing, Fib? Any cool news? Anything cool going on? While I do this. Alright, that's one target down. Fuck, I forgot about the poison. Fellow who forgets about the poison. That. And then now it's a matter of getting back. Should be easy because I still have the same path that I normally take. And there's pizza. Ahoo. Okay. I take the elevator all the way down. Oops. And that's an A. Good enough. I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm happy with even just completing these. An hour and I'm... Okay. I want to get all these done. I want to get all of them. But some of these are going to be a lot harder than others. This one's going to be one of the harder ones. So this is apartment atrocity. Basically, I get in trouble with my employers, and as a result, they come to kill me. These are all my colleagues that I'm killing. And so I'm going to kill my landlord and... Yeah, actually, fun fact. Where's the shower? There's the shower. The window where you look down from. At the shit going down at the bottom. Ah. What did you do to get hunted? You were just doing your job, right? Somebody fat-fingered the IP address of a client, and they thought it was me. That USAS guy is big trouble. Yeah, exactly. They thought it was me. This level's gonna be problematic. This level's going to be, as I described earlier to Apal, Miranda Singh's level of problematic. Issue is, because I'm gonna turn the game down a little bit, but basically, I don't. Oh no. Yeah, I don't have a strong enough weapon to kill the USAS guy fast enough. I only have access to 2 weapons. Now, there is a possibility I can get it done with the tranquilizer. Groan. Big frickin' groan. Let me try something. Always this way. Unfortunate fact, though. This way requires going through a lot of enemies that are just sitting there. So if I shoot that guy, that eliminates the... Yeah, I don't know. I might just have to brute force. So I managed to get around their AI there. But that's not a regular occurrence. I think I'm just really lucky this run. How are you ever gonna name the challenge to Steam keys? That's not bad. Well, the thing is, the name isn't related to Steam, the platform. It's more so just like it's just like a username. I don't know how I got away with that. Okay. I'm just gonna see. There. Girl keys. I'm just trying to spitball a little. No, like, that's not a bad idea. I'm just unsure. Trying to get this fucking USAS guy. Girl points. This is true. This is true. You are right, Sonny. The Because the whole premise is that it's a it's one of those. The whole premise of Steam is one of those desktop pets that gained sentience through the original person who created Steam giving it sentience and then leaving the computer on for a very long time, or turning the computer off for a very long time, and then after it it gets turned back on by... No, what am I talking about? That's not the premise at all. The premise is that there's just a... I got mixed up with a friend of mine's premise. It's just a thing that gains sentience. That's it. It gained sentience because it got an update. I can't believe I started mixing mine up with someone else's. That's crazy. It's because it's similar premises. It's similar ideas. Embarrassing. Don't tell Mouse. What's her name? Their name? Ooh, nice. Three's not bad. Every time I get to 3 on someone else's, I'm like, ooh, I'm cool. No, fuck. How do I get to the roof? I actually don't know how to complete this level. Okay. Find the computer room. True. Okay. Got that guy. You won't come looking for me. Is that the USS guy? No, it's not. I just got very unlucky. Okay. I did not expect this one to be that difficult. Is there a... There might just not be a way to the roof? Okay, I'm going to go to level select. I'm gonna... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get... I'm just gonna cheat a little bit just to... Because I did not practice earlier on this level. I practiced on other levels. This is the best weapon in the game. Fun fact, in case you couldn't tell. It one-shots everything that is armored. Okay. Let me go up here. Okay, so that's explosives only. I just gotta figure out where the way to get to him is. Huh, okay, so there is a path with a bunch of doors that I might be able to get to him through. There's also a... I forgot about the on death mode, this guy your roommate spawns here. Ignore me doing badly for right now. Oops. Okay. What will I name them? I'm trying to think now. I hadn't thought about that. The whole point, the whole premise is that it's a computer. There's a computer that's running a bunch of servers for like chat messengers for like a chat system, but chat system and the chat system's run on this thing, and that's like the loose premise. Oh, there's an entrance right here. How joyous. I can't get to that. Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, there's another one there. Okay. There is a way to that door area. Let me try and find it. Remember right? It's on the bottom floor. Right? That's a way outside. Huh. Okay. You're witnessing live me trying to figure out how the fuck to do this. I'm gonna bring these two. Now the goal is I have to figure out where these doors go, and if so, if it's possible for me to get through this area without using any equipment. Because I must also keep in mind that I don't start with any with any armor piercing. So if I need to pierce armor, I'm screwed. Unless I can find something. Pack a punch or something. I mean, you're exactly correct. Okay. How do I get here? Not there, clearly. Okay. Bottom floor. Bottom floor, go all the way down. Go here. Kill all the enemies in this area. Does anybody drop anti-armor, or will I need to find a way to get it? I'll need to find a way to get it. Son of a bitch. Well, okay, I might have an option. It all depends on if I'm able to... Oh, he's made a pizza. Interesting. If I can... Okay, yeah. If I can drag him the right way, like lead him around the right way, I can make my way around here. Take this AMR and shoot him with it. Okay. This is going to be one of the hardest, but I can do it. I can do this. And it should work. It should work. Give me all your luck. Put your hands up in the air and start screaming. Start screaming for me. Start screaming my name. We're only two previous once I'm taking over the world. I see. Well, good luck taking over the world. Who knows? Maybe I'll stop you. Also, only 23,000 away. How much is it? I actually don't know. I set it up. Oh, okay. It's 25k. I see. You're like 1/14th, 1/12th of the way there. Excuse me, sorry, I burped. Nearly there. I mean, it's not that far. I'm gonna have it very, like, fairly low for now, and then eventually it'll be like 50k. Back up, because she spawns poison. Drop that, because that's out of ammo. Nearly there. You got this. I believe in you. You just gotta be here a lot more often, and I gotta do this a lot more often. I would, and I will be. It was just for that period of time I had, like, I was my sleep schedule was really bad. Oh shit, wait. I can skip. And I ain't skipping nothing going down this way. I'm skipping nothing going down that way. Okay. There's no anti-armor. Okay. Make a 1 million redeemer nothing. You're tempting me. And the VIP is, like, effectively useless. It is just a, ha, I've been here a while type thing. There's a chance eventually I might make a, like, a special VIP section. VIP and subsection. Subsection? Is that anything like a dissection? You know the world is not useless, pal. But you know what? That's just like your opinion, man. Fuck. I got so far. I've come so... Have them all go to that wall. Around this way. I love how they know how dangerous you are and just jumping you. Yep, I mean, what else are they gonna do? Look at how stupid they are. I just walked past them. Look at how fast I am. Fast as fuck, boy. Not that's Keemstar. He was like trying to show somebody that he's athletic and not fat or something. He's not fat. Or at least even at the time he wasn't fat. And you know, that's not bad. Myself, just, you know how internet was at the time. Okay. This is the part where I might struggle. Oh my god, Keemstar, I know. What a blast from the past. What a blast in the ass. Oh, thank you, Deldry. Also, hello, Deldry. You like surreal games? Well, here's one for you that you probably already know about. Cruelty Squad. Hi, I'm doing a challenge. I have to beat every level in this game. On death difficulty, which is very not easy. And I have to do it with with only the starter items. There's so many weapons, so much equipment in this game. It is such an intense game. And it is like a hardcore tactical shooter. And this level has given me the most trouble so far. Teamstar's both best and worst thing to happen to the internet. Because he fucking sucks when we get a universe punch back. That is true. Fuck yeah. Okay. Fuck you. Not you. The weapon. I don't like that gun. There is an exit down there. Not you. You know I'm not talking about you. Okay, well that's a apartment atrocity all done. Hell yeah. That was easy. Bug business definitely won't be even harder for me. Besides shock. I'm also not including exiting through these secret exits to get like new levels, because those don't actually count as a completion anyways. Guys, you just hate me specifically. I would never. I would never. Okay. This level's fun. This is a very chill level. It's not that hard. Bam. Bam. Game is very interesting on the eyes. Yeah, very bright colors. It is meant to be. The premise of the game is that this is the Technoblade reference, I swear. I don't get the reference because I've never watched Technoblade, but thumbs up. I believe you. Comedy. I don't think I'm real. Well, so the premise of the game is that I'm assuming that you're doing a bit and you're not like dissociating. If you're dissociating, something to help with that. Miles. Unless this helps with that, then Miles. You see, this is like super capitalism, the game. Human lives are worthless. And murder is like everywhere. Murder is a constant. Corporations run literally everything. More so than they already do now. Ugh, okay. Nah, I'm kind of good. I'm slightly inebriated, and this real laid out. Yeah, this game is extremely difficult. I have just played this like 9 times already. This is my 10th time playing through the game, and I'm doing it here. I'm doing it on a save with almost everything unlocked. The only thing missing is the Zip 22, because that's a like 1 in 10,000 chance to get it in the game, and I don't care to sit there. Already sat there to get it once before, and it was not fun doing it. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm a chud. Okay. There we go. Basically, it's a hitman game. You have to kill a certain amount of targets each level. The way you do it is up to you. There's always a million paths to get to where you need to go. And there's a million enemies between you and there. Like, if Hitman was less about methodical approaches and more about... There we go. Okay. Now from here, I've just got to make it all the way to the exit, which is not a fun process. Think I can get there through here? Yes, okay. Fuck! I forgot there's an extra target. Yeah, it's a very difficult game, but very fun. It's meant to be a completely unrecognizable world to the one we currently live in. It does that very successfully, in my opinion. God damn it. Okay. I'm figuring out my strats. Ordinarily, this is 10 times easier with equipment, and it is still very difficult. Betting on green. Real as hell. I might switch. If I beat this before, like, I hit 3 or 4 hours, I might do some fishing. I actually just beat the game earlier today. Joking. Yeah, more like it. Alright. Same path. I'm like half locked in. Just to demonstrate, because this game is hard on the eyes. It's hard on the hands, in a way. The controls are confusing. WASD moves, left click shoots. But to reload, you might notice this little menu. Basically, you hold right click, and then you drag your mouse down really fast to reload, because that ejects the magazine and you put in a new one automatically. R is interact, F is kick, C is switch weapons, X is crouch, E and Q are lean, but as you can see, your aim is terrible when you're leaning. Shift is ADS, and it is a toggle. Space to jump, control does nothing. Yeah. It is all as obtuse as possible. And it's better for it. It's one of the many reasons this game is very fun, is getting used to the controls it's symbolic. As you get used to the controls, as you learn the game, and as you get good at it, you're becoming part of this world, and you're becoming like one with its universe. In like a very gross way, because your character is an ex-corporate death squad soldier, and now a contract killer who in this game you kill like innocent people regularly as your job. Killed everyone? I did. Okay. Everyone I needed to, at least. And everyone I didn't need to. Wahoo! That's that level done. That wasn't too hard. The only levels I pre-played were Miner's Miracle, Archon Grid, Trauma Loop, and Cruelty Squad Headquarters. I guess they don't call it Gentle Squad. That's true. Gently Squad. I mean, there is non-lethal, but it is... You cannot win using only non-lethal. Though I do have it as an option because they are included in some of the starter weapons. Speaking of, let me equip random weapons to show you. These are 2 weapons I get. It is a silenced pistol, which is a one-shot headshot on any enemy with an exposed head. It has 100% accuracy, laser sight. It's silenced, so enemies don't really hear it. It's one of the best weapons in the game. My other starter weapons are an expandable baton that is useless, a tranquilizer pistol that's useless, and an MP5, which is very good actually. It is very well worth keeping. There's all these equipments and implants with like stealth suits that make me invisible, armor that makes me take less damage, infinite ammo, double jumps, triple jumps, jet boosters, etc. And I cannot use any of it, which is especially difficult and heartbreaking on this level because this is one of the levels of all time. This is bog business. I would have a face gun IRL. You would. Actually, I don't know how possible this level is without... Hold on. Let me just retry. Let me... I don't know how possible this is without using... Let me see. Okay. So this is bog business. It's one of my least favorite levels in the entire game. It is giant, it is open, and it is just not fun no matter how many implants or weapons you have. Because you can't do long-range stuff because there's too much fog. And movement is extremely limited because the bog is poisonous. And so, you have to take very specific paths. I'm kind of cheating a path a little bit. Okay. Yeah, this level fucking sucks. Okay. I need to... go back through this area. There's no food. Oh, I forgot. The blue ones are food. I have to go through this area. Tank the damage for a while. Let's say you get rich. What would be your last... My last... Like, what game would I play? Cruelty Squad's not a bad choice. Psychopomp's also a pretty good choice. Anything that I, like, have a very personal relationship with. Could also do Metal Gear Solid 1. That would be, like, fairly symbolic, I guess. Because that's the first one I did. That's a hard choice. I've never thought about that. It's the kind of thing you, like, don't think about because you're like, I don't want that to ever come to it. If that happens, I want to just do it, like, until death, pretty much. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It is like, it is a hobby, not a job. So, I guess my answer is something very personal or Metal Gear Solid 1, which is also personal, but you get my point. That's fair. It's good to hear you want conflict. I really hope so. If that changes, I would be pretty upset, actually. I would be disappointed. It's so fun. It is genuinely so fun. Just a joy to do, and if that had to change for whatever reason, it probably wouldn't be of my own volition. It'd probably be because it just didn't work out or something, and that would suck a lot. But yeah. With this level is a casino. I'll show the casino after, but they say the casino there. Slot machines. One of the slot machines can drop you weapons. And one of those weapons has it's like a 1 in 1,000 chance to be the Zip 22. And yeah, it's the worst weapon in the entire game, like in terms of technically weapons, but it's more like a joke item than an actual weapon. Keep the rocket launcher because there's some enemies up ahead that would benefit from a rocket down their throat. Me gambling on my earnings get banned permanently. Yeah, that's also a pretty good choice, is doing something funny. I would be cool with that too. Like doing something as a bit would be a good choice. Fuck, that hurt me. Okay. Fuck! Oh no! I knew it. I knew it. Damn it. Okay. I want my friends pretend it wasn't real and my child blue. What do you mean? Like pretend that none of it was ever real and just delete all evidence that you have of it ever existing? I see. If you clean up this mess I've created, what's left to show I existed? There you go. There's the lyric. But it's if I clean up everything, there is no proof I ever existed. I like died. That's what I like. Unus honest is basically what you're saying. It's not a bad choice at all. I mean, it was great for them. I imagine it'd be great for a lot of people. Hate the fat head, guys. Killing some of the guys with automatic weapons should help. Fuck. Oh! You get the inspiration, but I'd come back a year later, the new person make my essentially bashing and hating the old one. Who's this fucking guy? The hell's he doing? He sucks at this game. I'm so much better. What the hell? Who thought this guy had to play? How long's he played this game? 1,000 hours? 1,000 hours well wasted to me. Golly. Just do that the entire time. Fuck. Oh yeah, dude, Fib, that dude was a poser, a loser. I'm much cooler. Dude, he literally sucks. He sucks so much. I hate that guy. You ever hear about how, like, and then you like talk about some inside joke. You ever hear about that one time where he misread the tutorial and he spent like 40 minutes into the game not understanding how to play, and then when somebody had to tell him how to do it? God, what an asshole. Alternatively known as the Game Grumps Gambit. You'll fake like Boston accent the entire time too, much like mine. That editing sucks. His voice sucks. You got these stupid vocal stems. Yeah, it's literally one for one, same overlay and everything. No. Use the same overlay, but like different colors. You're the same. You have the same model if you use one. And you're like, dude, this guy literally stole my thing. I came up with this idea so much longer ago than he did. What the hell's wrong with them? God, what an asshole. Make the new persona like FYP or something. Oh, well, that's a toughie. Yeah, fuck your parents. Fuck with the Fuck Your Parents Association, where we fuck your parents. Here today, I'm here for my first stream. New account. And then you have like a friend pose to somebody, be like, hey, there's somebody who looks a lot like you. Fuck your life, bing bong. You have somebody pose as new. You know what you should do? You should just go dark on the entire account and then come back like a week later as this. That way you keep everyone, but you get to like do a little like joke rebrand. That's what you should do. April Fools. Yeah. Actually, yeah, April Fool's joke. You play a game that you absolutely hate and suck at, and you're like, I'm doing so bad, I'm just so angry about that other guy. FYB Association? What does that even stand for? Fuck your brother? That's kind of gross, dude. This one's a lot harder than I remember. Okay. I have the path down. It is simply elementary, my dear Watson. Oh man, I'm so bad at this game, but not as bad as FYB. Can I get an amen, fellas? Also, my accent's not Boston. It's what is it? I always forget. I mix up my East Coast accents. They all sound like idiots anyways. This is a joke. This is a joke. Very glad Mina's not here. I love the accent so much, sexy so much. Thank you. I'm channeling my inner Scout TF2. Fun fact, my main in TF2 is Scout. I'm become asshole. Destroyer of moods. Channeling the young Germa. Can I say something very controversial that people are gonna hate me for? It's gonna get clipped. Gonna record. Somebody's gonna like find this somehow. I remember, don't worry. Yeah, I don't like Derma. I don't find him entertaining. What am I doing? What am I actually doing? So terrible. Fucking terrible at this. This level sucks. That Steam, terrible at this. I'm doing better. Actually garbage. We're gonna get you. Oh no. Tucked hair behind ear. Oh, oops. There we go. That Steam guy sucks. Absolutely terrible. I mean, learn to play. Know what I'm saying? I took over. Was doing so terribly, I had to take over. Save the frickin' challenge. What if that was a bit? What if that was a bit? Like, there's just... There's Johnny. There's Steam, and then there's Johnny. Hello and good tidings. Hello. How's the cruelty? It's pretty cruel. I'm doing a challenge. And it is... I wish I could say it's going swimmingly, but it's not going bad. I'm almost halfway through the game. Basically, my challenge is I'm doing this on death mode, which gives extra enemies. It makes the game all harder and everything. the usual kind of challenge, like hard mode stuff. And the only things I'm allowed to use are no equipments, no augments, and just the starting, basically just a starting equipment challenge. No equipment, no augments, just the MP5, the pistol, the baton, and the tranquilizer darts. Tranquilizer darts and darts and batons are terrible. So it's just starter weapons, no augs. That sounds tough. It is, but this is like my 10th time playing through this game, so it won't be too hard. Not even at the hardest levels yet. At this point, the Steam would have quit, eh? Would have quit and said, "I'm tired. I'm leaving. I'm going home." Not me. I'm no wuss. Yeah, so I've gone through closest thing I've done to a challenge run of this was a coworker pacifist run where I complete trauma loop without any of the CSHQ NPCs dying. Well, you know, that is a hard one. That is a very hard one. I haven't thought about that, about doing that, but also, I don't care if they die. I have no relation to them. I'm a murderer. Ashley girls, they suck. She's only playing psychedelic nightmares. Compared to me, playing I should play Call of Duty and do that. Yeah, you suck. I was like, I gotta come in here and save it playing Call of Duty. Much more interesting, much more entertaining. It's mostly just a challenge run of one level. Yeah, but that's a pretty... It's the hardest level, I'd say. Or one of. Oh my god, I play Siege, can't you tell? Jesus. Any normal studios would have gotten better by now. Yeah, exactly. Also, for context for that bit, Bongo Turtles, the idea was that, as a joke, what, like, if I was quitting, what I would do, and, Fuck Ya Bitch Association came up with the idea of like, pretending to be someone else, and then taking over it for one last one, and going and just shitting on myself. The whole crux of that run is if you enter the CSHQ with hope eradicated, all the NPCs die. So I had to kill the CSHQ target before beating any other level. Ooh, that's possible? I didn't know that that was a thing you could do, I'm gonna be honest. It's very possible in a lot of ways. Huh. FVIPs cost more. Yeah, make it cost literally 1 point more. I used a weird bug with the riot pacifier. Hey, it's for the challenge. It's fine. Fuck, I didn't see where I was. Okay, that's fine. Otherwise, it could have been grinding organs without completing pharma and affording the ammo gland. I see. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where I would even start with that challenge. Though that does sound like fun. Fuck. Son of a bitch, eh? Okay, I'm just gonna restart. I've played through this game like 9 times. You know the timer on the pacifier clouds is only running when the cloud is visually rendered? Oh. I did not know that. So you could just sit there and wait until the guy died. The clone of you. Shoot a gas grenade if you aren't looking at it. The gas lasts forever. Okay, I did not know that. That's pretty cool. I'll have to keep that in mind if I ever want to do that challenge. Streams is a funny spit. It has ever been a part of my favorite. You said that last time, but thank you. I don't believe it any less. I believe you. That it's just funny. If I had a nickel for every time you've said that, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. Damn it. Okay. You'll need to, with starting your kill the necromech in the bottom half to take the gas launcher, so you might need this tech when you do that level. That's a good point. You don't actually need to kill the necromech. I found a way to using a kick jump and wall bounce to get to these shortcut that takes you all the way to the copy of yourself. So I have a way. If you need the riot pacifier, you need to kill the necromech. My one issue, that's a good point. I think for that level, I might just give myself the opportunity to use double jump. Might. Emphasis on might. I'm still undecided. Ah, motherfucker. Okay, I'm also unsure of how I'm gonna do this level. I could, I guess. Oh, okay. And then I just take the elevator. Duh. Yeah, what a fucking idiot. Didn't realize you could shoot the feet. Come on. Oh my god. What's a gun good for if you can't shoot in the feet, huh? What a freaking dummy. Keep reminding me, Lau. Yeah, that's fair. I appreciate it, FYB. FYB, fib. Fuck you, bitch. Okay. I go around back. I'm not an expert at this game by any means, but I have played it like 9 or so times. And I am playing it again for this challenge because I just desire to. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, no. Such a good time. Yeah, this game is very fun. I just don't know how... I guess I'll have to go down the normal way, but I don't remember the normal way for this level. I'd also accidentally admit I'm the same guy, but then immediately backtrack. Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, it's like, no, that's not me. That's not me. I didn't say I. No, I didn't say that. If you heard it, then you heard wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. No, stop spamming. It really is you in the chat. It's not me. That kind of thing. Who are you even talking about? Steam? What the hell? Like, what's next? You gonna call me water? Come on. When I was when I was a Fib fan. I was just a fan, okay? I admit it. You got me. I was a fan. I thought sometimes the videos were okay, and then, well, you know, the controversy happened, and then quit doing stuff, and I lost interest. I heard about the controversy, didn't really care, but it was I saw the lack of conviction, and that really got me heated. So I never went back. It's really simple. In all honesty, to me, even a blind squirrel can find a nut. Somebody's gonna like come in and be like, your accent's fucking terrible. And I'm gonna be like, yeah. True. I beat the shit out of them. It's my favorite accent now. I appreciate it, even if I disagree. There we go. Oh, wrong way. Anyways, how are you, bongo turtles? Forgot to ask. I usually try to ask. Hope you are well and welcome. Nice to see you. I don't know where to go from here. Where do we go from here? What's coming out of where are you now? When I need you. Not on an airplane. Falling asleep against the window pane. My blood will thicken. Okay, I gotta stop there. I will get in trouble. 3 health? You think I can do it? You think I can do it? Baby's got the bends. I know. I said I have to stop and immediately start it again. Awesome. This is optimal. Okay. Shit, somebody saw me. I don't know who, because I don't remember where. I'll have to wait till they get closer. Okay. Got it. Okay. Now what the fuck do I do? I'm gonna try something really risky. Oh! Does it work? Do it. Yes! Okay. I did it. I'm awesome. I need to get water. I'm so thirsty. My throat hurts. Oh.
How do I meet the strangest men? They always seem to find me. Remember that time way back when I kissed a guy who ate his women friends? Now only dogs will follow me. Is he following? I bite at the hand that feeds me. Slap at the face that eats me. Some kind of animal cannibal made impressions on me. Have we met before? Possibly in Michigan, in some strange department store. We won't see him anymore. Who knows how some people turn to strange ones?
The accent is giving me powers. So true. So fucking true. Infinite power. And then I like blast lightning into your eyes and kill you instantly. Okay, this one's gonna be another one that I might struggle with. Holy shit! Just like in 9, that movie, they're not enemies. Shooting civilians at that point. There we go. So, it's important that I get these AMG4s because... the depleted uranium ammo goes through armor, and I think the last guy on the top of the building, or the guy on the very top of the... has strong armor. Which is suboptimal. I could also kill him with the Colt ACR, but that requires me to get a lot closer than I am, in all honesty, comfortable with. Which is something I've also said about Yamada. You need to watch 9. I haven't seen that movie in a very long time. Yeah, I watched it as a kid and was like, this is... Yep, me having watched 9 as a kid would explain why I like surreal stuff. That is a very surreal movie. Creeped me the fuck out. It creeped everybody out. I was not creeped out by that movie though. I thought that movie was cool as hell. I still do. And most people think it's cool as hell now, but I mean at the time, a lot of kids were creeped out. And around and around and around and around and around. It still creeps you the fuck out. Well, I mean, yeah, it is a creepy movie, you could say, but I don't feel it's like that much creepier than, what's a modern creepy movie? I'm so fucked. That's crazy. The one time I don't press the button to check first. Like liminal horror, like the back rooms, or analog horror. I was never into liminal horror, for like personal reasons. I always feeling that a lot of people get from liminal horror is just a feeling I get from a lot of other like normal things for normal reasons, smiles, and so it just never really got to me in any way or made me that interested. Analog horror though I do like because there's a lot of really interesting analog horror. You know, I love all the classics, Gemini, Home Entertainment. I mean that one's my favorite, but there's also Walton Files. Walton Files is good. I'm blanking on all of them now. Local 58 is fantastic. Rest in peace, Mystery Flesh Pit. I don't think that was I don't think that's considered analog horror, but the developer came out not only in support of AI, but also went, also I do government contracting. I'm not a good person morally, and was just like, yeah, I'm not a good person morally. Like, what the fuck? Okay, man. That's corny as hell, but whatever. Grainy and off-putting sounds are so cool. Exactly. There we go. I couldn't remember if I had to get on top of the elevator or go down into the shaft, so. What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I fucked up my throat, so I cannot do it right now. But you get the vibe. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I'm gonna be honest. You're the only cool AI. No, there's good. There's cool AI out there. I mean, technically, yeah. Any kind of artificial intelligence does, but like, there's a big difference between generative AI. Okay. AI is a lot of things. AI is not bad. AI is the AI that the enemies in this game use. AI is the AI used to solve to do like certain things that actually make sense. AI is a lot of things. AI, like sentient AI, would also be like a lot of things. But what is not a lot of things, and what is pretty cut dry, is that generative AI is terrible. Big yawn. Is terrible and should not exist, and everyone hates it for good reason. That's it. That's Office done. I think like second try, or was that first try? I think that was first try. Okay, now it's Archon Grid for the first ending. Jedi is so boring, makes you yawn. This is true. 2 hours in, I've done. I'm on to the first ending of the game. This is pretty good pace, honestly, right? I think I'm doing pretty good. I like to think, at least. This level's hard. You have to immediately take 50 or 45 damage at the start. And you have to defeat a boss at the end of it. A not easy boss. But this is one of the levels I practiced, so... I should... Excuse me, goodness gracious, I should be fine. You did opt out of the... Yeah, I did, don't worry. Also, Seams is such an interesting nickname. I like it, but it's... fuck. Okay, retry. I always, like... I never thought about, like, what it would end up turning into in terms of, like, what people would refer the name as, but... Like, that's a good one. I like that. So this is the classic Gorbino. My boy Gorbo. My boy Lapino. Okay. I'm yawning a lot. Gorbino's quest does his Gorbino's best for the Gorbino's quest. This will be problematic. I hate... Remember how I hate the flathead guys because they fuck with your aim and can make you shoot your gun when you don't want to? Well, there's a bunch of them in here. Okay. Okay. Whew. Oh. Teams was better than Steamy. That. I mean, some days that's just the truth. Today's not one of those days, but you know, some days. Fuck. Fuck. Oh. No, god damn it. Oh, that's the first boss of the game. What? Wait, no, that's... Yeah. That's one of two bosses in this game, and it is... blah, blah, blah. Out of the fucking way. I try to give nicknames to friends or just people I'm comfortable with. Me too. I swap ever so often if you want. I'll try and come up with new ones too. You do whatever the hell you want. I like it. I am appreciative of this. I'm just saying I wasn't expecting it, and I didn't know what... I wasn't sure what people would come up with. But that's a good one. That's a good choice. Hi, Garbino. Grenade launcher man. Issue that I've realized that I've made for myself. I don't have a way to deal with that golem underneath anymore. Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oi! Scratching at my side. Scratching at... I'm just a rat in a cage. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, I messed that one up. Anyways, with the unfortunate use of excessive firepower, as in using the AMG4 when I specifically needed to save it for that golem. I was also gonna try Phoebe due to Phoebes. I mean, he's short for Phoebe. Fun fact. I change it. If you look, okay, let me really quickly edit it to make it more accurate. Changed since then, but if you go to the pinned messages There is. There is some new. There is a thing that says for those, so for those unaware, read that, I would suggest. That'll give you some good important information. Love the colors and level design of this game so much. Literally, it's so awesome. Thank you kindly. Seems I'll check. Yeah, just for an explanation on what the hell that is and why that's always changing. There is a reason. It's easier if I just direct you to hashtag the message. So there you go. Just take a look. You'll understand soon enough. I hope. If I have to explain it more, I'll explain it to you another time. But yeah, Phoebe is correct. Phoebe works as well. For right now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I'm glad you get it. Smiles big and wide. Oh my gosh, there's no golem this time. Lucky me again. I said it looks like we've got to use my feet again. Well, I just spent my last $100. Gotta have past my parents again. I'll try to make Ace say so. Oh, there he is. Reference to King Rat by Modest the Mouse. A really good pistol. Goodness gracious. I wonder what that was about. This level's gonna be the death of me. But yeah, you do as you wish. They will individually let you know if they don't like them or if they like them. If they don't say anything, they'll like them. I feel like MF Doom should be playing this game. I disagree. I think he makes too much sense. He's not nonsensical enough. I feel like there's no music that works for this game except just the music that the game has already. It really just is a perfect soundtrack for this kind of experience. The option I've got is to just let the right pacifier go. Okay. All the enemies are dead. Okay. Make a gamble, would you please? Oh, I convince all the others all, but I feel like their team would hate me due to my gambling nature. Why would any of them hate you? I mean, they all will share the same thought processes. You'd be fine. If one disliked, the rest would too. And we don't, so you've got nothing to worry about. If you did, you wouldn't be allowed in. Something, this club's exclusive to chill people only. Non-chill people are not allowed in. Gamble redeem. Gambling what, though? Like points? They have that. They have the 50-50, like, poll points, where it's like, do you think that they'll succeed this round or whatever? And people vote what they think will happen. Then whoever's running the show puts in the answer what ends up happening, and then yeah, it is like kind of a thing already. Right there we go. Oh fuck, there's more enemies. I forgot. Son of a bitch. Very hard when everything moving. Sure, it's 110k point gamble in the gamble for what? I wonder how that works. Not sure how it works though. Yeah, that is strange. Here's the first ending of the game. You just watched a playthrough of the game. So the first ending. Long and weary sleep. This is the... forget the name of this ending. I don't think Dragons 13 is unlucky. Huh. That'd explain why 13 showed up only for 13, despite having been around a long time. It's the happiness ending. I'm just gonna let it play, because, you know. Prosperity ass ending. Kind of. It's saying like, yeah, you're happy, but also you don't know. Happy in ignorance. Sun smiles at you with eternal malice. Yeah, that's the first ending. Now, I will do the secret missions. That's Dark World, Alpine Hospitality, Miner's Miracle, Neuron Activator, House. And then I will do Cruelty Squad Headquarters for the second ending, and then Trauma Loop for the third ending. Oh, so like you're happy because you choose to be dumb, basically. You're happy because you choose to know nothing. Normally this world is entirely dark, but what death mode does is it messes with the lighting of levels too. So lighting in this level is actually messed up by death mode, so I can actually see, which is great because otherwise I actually would not be able to level. This would have to be a level that I absolutely could not do, and we'd need to practice genuinely like hours for. Yippee, second round, basically. I did do some of these like harder levels on during my practice runs. There's like a horror mod. Yeah, it is supposed to be like a more horror-ish level, I guess. Like all dark and shit. I'm curious if this works. That's open. That's not a window. Because explosives are weird in this game. Sometimes it can kind of go through walls. I'm mostly just workshopping right now. Okay. I am going to toss that and pick up the AN-94. That's the unfortunate part about this level without augments is I'm just gonna have to take damage there. And I have to clear this entire castle because there's too many enemies for me to like just pass any up in case I get caught out. Fuck. Okay. Where's Belmont? It's like Dracula's castle. Where's Belmont? That's what I'm saying. There is actually a prequel to this game being made right now called I don't remember the name. In that game, the world is a bit more recognizable, though it is still a very difficult and very harsh world. Okay. That's okay. That's fucking tragic. I might not be able to level now. Damn it. Boxer check. Not so cruelty squad. Hydrate. Thank you. Nice to see you, Deldry. Hope you and Corey are doing well. Heart emoji. Thank you. You must. I must. Maybe I've mentioned to you before, but I have terrible posture when playing because I used to have really good posture, and then it just got worse over time because I would play stupidly. Okay. There we go. Managed to take no damage, but I'm still pretty much one hit away from death from anything, so... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let them funnel. I'm gonna get the attention of everybody. Okay. This is not an easy level. I wasn't actually able to complete this level in my practice, but since it's not like, since there's no like major setbacks, like things I can't get past, I was like, I can do this, and I can. I'm just gonna struggle a lot because it is still a pretty difficult level. The only secret level in this game that is not very difficult is the Alpine Hospitality, and that one's only easier with augments. That one's probably really difficult without them. Damn it. You don't find German anyway interesting? It's not that I don't find him interesting. I just don't, like... I don't really find him entertaining. At the moment. Like, that can change at any point in time. You know, the world is not a static object. And neither is the human mind or body. I just don't currently have any interest in Germa or his content. And, but I do get it. It's just not my, come on. It's just not my thing. Might have to do these in a different order, because this level's kicking my ass. Out of ammo in my pistol. Fuck. Okay. Brother, oh! I'm just asking because the Mr. Green genuinely changed my humor. But I respect your opinion. Watch your back. Thanks. I appreciate it. Others might not respect it. Including yourself from the sounds of it. But, you know, whatever. All's well that ends well. Had a good run. No, I respect it. I just strongly disagree. Yeah. That's fair. I get you. Okay, please don't take damage here so I have at least a little leeway later. Thank God. Okay. I have a little leeway. I have plenty of leeway going to this castle. Just pretending as though I never actually... like, act like this start level. And I already... okay. You do accent for me. Make it redeem. Then it feels like it's like a request thing. And those, you know, like that makes it a little like more like awkward for a lot of people. But it's okay. I don't mind. If you desire it that much, I can do it. It's no problem for me. I'd probably do it anyways. Is it really that entertaining for you? I guess is what's interesting me the most. Son of a bitch. Get it? Cause your name is fuck your bitch. It's my favorite. Well, it's good to know. Good to know. Someone's gotta hate it. I just think of that guy's like, can I get a bagel? Can I get a smear of poop? A smear of the poop? And just a small smear. On the side, you could do a little extra so, to dip it. And you can think I just want to reference when I do my bit in 20 years. Understood. Give me a smear that poop. Come on. Don't be greedy with it. You're fucking kidding me. I am mildly perturbed. Definitely not angry. Not at all. I'm seething with understanding and hope and happiness. Only good feelings coming out of my brain right now. And thoughts that you know, very nice thoughts. Thoughts that I could say to my grandmother. Seems you're scaring me. Your screen is turning red. What? Is it? Or is this a bit? Oh, the screen, like, it's turning red because I'm angry. I see. I thought you meant the... the good bit. And I have found with a poop. A spotted lanternfly. Can I just live on actual shit? I'd much prefer actual shit. I don't want a home. I want just poop. I just want to live on a big pile of poop. You got that for me? You're a real estate agent. You ain't got poop for me to live on? What kind of real estate agent is that? And realistically, what kind of real estate agent is that? I mean, that guy's paying you the big bucks to find him a good pile of poop to live on. You tell me you can't even get that for the big bucks? You're making big league chew money and you're not shelling out for a nice good pile of poop for a spotted lanternfly? Come on. He was literally stirring shit up in a kettle, like literal poo. You get me. You get me. I mean, I was stirring shit up in another way, but stirring shit up in a, like poo? In a kettle? Now, see, that's a bit too far. I'm used to just normal stirring shit up, and I can handle that. I'm from vaguely East American East Coast area with the accent that's semi-recognizable. Anything more than just a friendly spat between brothers. See, now you're speaking. Now you're talking like a crazy person. I say that. I say that fully aware of what I'm currently doing right now. Speaking to... Fuck, you're a bitch. Oh, that was so close to killing me. I would have been so genuinely mad. I would have actually... like, 100% would have been really mad. Whew. Eastern, Northern, Western, Southern Hemisphere region. Yeah! See? You get me. Okay. It's 2:40. Hour and 20. I could probably get it done. I can probably do this. Alpine hospitality might be a little bit of a difficult one, though. I have actually no clue of how to do this one. For this challenge. The frick bring a riot pacifier. The riot pacifier won't come in handy, but that guy over there who had an AMG4 will. What the hell is it? Was it upstairs? It was. Okay. By the way, you don't have to do next month. I appreciate you doing it, though. It's fun. It's fun to do. It's fun to do. It's a little easier on my voice, because I tend to slip into a voice that's not natural for me when I get like a little more like this, and that puts a strain on. And so it helps me avoid doing so and hurting my voice even further. Today was supposed to be a rest day for it, but I'm not. I chose to do this instead. Oops. Sometimes people make bad decisions, and that's okay. As long as they learn from them. I will probably do this again, though. At some point. Because it is too much fun. It is too much fun. And not doing it for 4 days was genuinely made me sad. I was like, I want to go online. Okay. I should be fine now. Okay. Damn it. Rest day for my voice. I kind of overdid it the past few days. So I'm gonna take a day to not overdo it and just like rest my voice. And then I didn't and ended up doing this instead. Probably a bad idea, but like I don't care. I'm having fun, and that's all that matters to me. Shooting a couple naked men. An easy day at work. from just talking really loud and talking in a deeper voice than I normally do, because I made the mistake of being of like thinking in high school like, oh, my voice is too high, I should get a deeper voice, and then forcing my voice lower through like bad voice training, and then that, yeah, now my throat's a bit messed up. My throat's a bit messed up right now from like talking really loud and yelling a bit, and this just made it worse, or that aspect of it, and my normal voice being being a strain, only made it worse. It's mostly just my my average talking voice goes between something more like this and something more like this, and this is what strains it. So I have to consciously make an effort to raise my voice a bit to my normal level. It's dumb stuff. Anyways, this level's a B word and a half. It's my least favorite level in the entire game. I probably said that before, but aside from Bog Business, this and Bog Business are business are equally as bad in my brain. I hate them both. I dislike them both. But that's okay. I can do whatever I want to. And I choose to do this mission. We choose to go to the moon, not because we are something, because we are something else. Oh yeah, I'm very new, so I'm very desperate comes question. You are so okay, that was a very normal thing to ask. Dope. I wasn't sure if he would get stuck there, but he does. It'll just be a problem for later me when I have to get through there. Where the hell are you? Gorilla Tag? Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Now I'm in somebody's arteries. Hey. Your mother, am I right? Okay. I really want to get this level done with, because this is, again, least favorite level in the game. Second only to Bog Business, but at least this level doesn't have the fucking fog. Fog of war ass fog. One issue though is that some enemies will drop a poison worm on their death, and I don't like that. I don't like the poison worms. I don't like that, Sam. I don't like green eggs and Sam. Speaking of poison, god damn it. Okay. Oh, big sigh. Ugh, cheek. Ugh. Now I just gotta wait for the platform to rise so I can get through this tunnel. Yeah, I do the same thing here. Gotta wait for this one to rise. Okay. I gotta wait for this to lower. A lot of waiting, I guess. How you doing, Fib? How you doing? How you doing? Say hello to your mother. Call your mother. Say happy birthday. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, you're just killing everyone, aren't you? Oh, this is wrong. This is so wrong and you know it. How could you play a game like this? This is disgusting. This is terrible. This is just so evil. Things have been good. You wish you want to clock out of work. That's good. It's just like, I mean, it's just like the evening for me, which works best usually. But glad it works out for you too. Okay. 4 levels left. I have like an hour and 10 before I'm like pretty much done. I want to get out of here. So I just realized this fog. What the fuck? Okay. I realized that this fog is part of death mode. Death mode. I don't know why I said it like that. This fog is part of death mode, which is not Bog Business's fault. But sure as hell, I still sure as hell hate that map. Even without the fog. Oh, this level has my favorite voice line in the game. When the beat drops, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. God damn it. I was like, enemy, where the hell are they? Little did I know, the camouflage is very effective. Damn it. Okay. How am I? I'm doing alright. My throat kinda hurts, but like, I'm doing alright. I want to finish this. I don't want to quit halfway through. Because doing it another time, doing it some other time is not going to be enough. I have to split it into like, half this and half something else. And that's, not ideal. I don't really like doing that. Because then everything kind of feels unplanned, and that's because it usually is. I don't like when things feel unplanned for me. At least in this context. This part comes from streams. This content streams is part of the streamer, right? Oops. I just shot so many individuals. With my gun. Okay. Goodness gracious. So many people died from that. Okay. I don't need to go in here and do this. I'm just doing it because, ammo. I'm gonna kill another guy. Another couple guys. Okay. I'm gonna leave. Wrong door. I'm gonna leave through here. Okay. Whew. I made it. Okay. I'm like being more quiet now as I'm locking the hell in. I'm impressed by my amazing gameplay and my numerous defeats. Werner Herzog would fucking hate my positivity. You think Werner Herzog is just like a really nice, like, happy guy underneath all that? Underneath all that. That's like schnazzy. Heavens above, what twisted mind came up with this game? Because they were cooking. Yeah, they were. He was. I forget his actual name, but he's awesome. Okay. I'm gonna do house. This one's gonna be very difficult. Ugh. I'd hope so, honestly. I'm going to. If I have time after, I might go fishing for balls fish, which is an in-game version of a fish with that looks like it has balls. It's a real image and it's very funny. It's one of my personal faves. Psycho Patrol R. That's the sequel to, or prequel to this game that's coming out. Remember, there was a secret door. It's also pretty good, but a little more grounded in our reality because it is a prequel. It's before all this stuff became horrifying and evil and awful. Okay. I should switch this gun out. This guy dropped to use sass. Oh no, you dropped an AMG4. There is a USAS in this building though. Very heavy set, very heavy set of weapons, also known as your mother. It's a boobs joke, not a weight joke. Whew. Locked the fuck in. Lock the pup in. What's that smirk? What's that eyebrow raise? What's that eyebrow raise for? That level's, that level's so big, it's... Okay. You know, I haven't been inside the home in a while. I'm just gonna show it off. This is my 3-bedroom home. It's got nothing, and the only entrance is in the garage. That's right, completely unfurnished. You get to furnish it yourself, which means that all the extra money that you're paying, that's just going right in my pocket. Do I work with a company? Is this commission? No. No. You're just paying me money for the privilege to look at the home that I bought and I'm selling. Thank you for being such a nice customer. You can't afford this home, so I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave. Have a good day. That's what I imagine, like, YouTuber house tours in a nutshell. I built a $5 billion mansion. It has 3 toilets across the entire estate. Everybody complains about how far it takes, how long it takes to get to the toilet. Says there's a lot of pee-pees and poo-poos accidents. Well, I think that they're a little crazy, but you know what? I decided to do an experiment, a social experiment, if you will. Yeah, but you haven't heard about that one in a while. So I took 30 people, spread them across the estate. All 30 of them needed to piss real bad, but they have to run all the way across the estate. 100K Thieves, Totino's, Fortnite Training Arena. See, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody gets it. Totino's, Totino's. Big ass yawn. As a man, what are you yawning for? Some dude can put his penis in your mouth? Sounds kinda gay to me. I remember when that was a trend. I thought that was a really funny trend. Like, why are you as a man breathing air? Don't you know you're breathing in another man's air? Sounds pretty gay to me, and I'm like, that's really funny, I fear. I might have to stop. Jesus Christ. Oh, I can climb this. Awesome. Why you as a man pee? To show other men your peanuts? Well, actually, hypothetically speaking, if I showed my peanuts, and you said I had a nice peanuts, would that mean that then we could, quite possibly, engage in each other's phallic objects? Going crazy in my throat. I might stop. Like the croc. Whoa. No, he's got a point. Whoa. Nice cock. The actual word against the rules. I don't know. I don't think so. Watch this. Boom. I did it. I'm cool as fuck. Alright, well. Hey band. Oh, there's this scar. Let's see. I'm gonna. My throat hurts too much. Oops. My throat hurts too much. I'm gonna go get a Ricola. Hope you have a nice day. Whoa. Day, evening, morning. Oh. Bye bye.